Hey y'all, it's your girl D back with another video. This is another book review. So the way my the way my second job is set up, I'm on track to finish at least maybe 10 books by the end of the year. So this is a book I just finished, How to Adult by what's his name? Jack Cousineau. Cousineau. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. This book is basically an introductory finance book, basically teaching you about things, the basics, stuff that we didn't learn in high school, like taxes, investing, budgeting, purchasing, credit, all of those things. So I just finished this book yesterday, and it's a really easy read, obviously because it's geared towards high school students, which is fine for me. I like to have stuff as simple as possible. I don't like all these books where the jargon is, the jargon is too much. But basically, this book goes through, it breaks down the chapters of the major things that are important. So, first of all, he gives us the introduction on what the book is about, obviously, and then it goes into the different chapters. The different chapters cover things like interest, what interest is, how it affects your life, how it can help you maximize your money and make money for you. It also goes over credit. And I think for me, a lot of the stuff I'm learning as I go, but I think this book breaks it down in a way that is understandable even for an adult. In 32 years of my life, some of the stuff I did not learn. I'm just now learning it as I'm picking up the interest of getting older and things like that, and wondering what the heck is going to happen in the future. So the wonderful thing of this book is he breaks it down simply, and then at the end of each chapter he gives you the key points of what the takeaway from each chapter should be, and then on top of that there's the application. So what he does is he gives you problems, he steers you to websites such as investor.gov, which has a bunch of financial calculators, so you can calculate, for example, if you're planning on going to school or you're planning on getting a mortgage or something like that. You can do different scenarios as far as, like, depending on the interest rates. You can calculate a variable interest rate. You can calculate what would happen if you invested XYZ amount of money for however long. And so that's what this book really has a lot of value. It's not a long book either. Um, Honestly, you could finish this in like 2 sittings. It's very, layman's terms. It breaks it down for you very nicely. I think for me, the major takeaways was learning about insurance and learning about how I can better utilize interest to make my money make money, which is what, as a 30-some-year-old millennial, that is all we're interested in. And then, right, he has like the basics of investing. He doesn't tell you how, like, oh, pick these stocks, do this, do that. He tells you the basics as far as, how to begin. And the fact of the matter is that investing is important regardless of what you invest in. It's better to start learning when you're young. Again, this book is geared towards high schoolers, but I find it very useful for somebody like myself. I like to understand things easily, and then I was able to do the problems at the back of the chapters and get the answers and understand if I got something wrong, why it was wrong. But I would say if you're looking for an introductory book on, personal finance, basics of investing, basics of adulthood, essentially, I would say get this book. I actually purchased this from Amazon. It was like $13, and this is probably one of the books I'm going to keep in my library to reference, through the rest of my life. I actually did purchase a second one for my nephew, and I may purchase two more for my other two nephews as they get older and things like that. But my other nephew, he's in high school right now, and trying to teach him these concepts. I think this is a very good book, as far as the breakdown of what to expect when you go into adulthood. Granted, we all know adulthood is not linear. It is ever changing. Things are ever changing. The cost of living is ever changing. But the concepts in this book are foundational, so you can build upon it and apply it no matter what the circumstances, no matter how far along in the future it is. So I would say pick this book up, How to Adult by Jake Cousineau. Y'all get this book from Amazon or wherever. Not sponsored, but it's a good book to have in your collection if you are like myself and trying to build your financial wealth and understand financial literacy. So y'all, quick video, like, comment, subscribe. Peace, one love. Bye.